Hello, Aries. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for February 2024. I am using the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, and I am using the Amethyst runes, the Elder Futhark on Amethyst stones. So let's get started with the card from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle, and we have, She Rides with Wild Spirit Unbroken. Okay, Aries, this is the month. This is the month that you're going to ask the forbidden questions. This is the month that you're going to take those chances. This is going to be a very exciting month for you, Aries. You're going to be like, no, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it and see what happens, because I am wild and my wild spirit is unbroken. So let's get some runes down to clarify this. Yes. Because ultimately your focus is on finding out things about yourself that were always there that you didn't realize were there. All right. So your central issue this month is Pertho reversed. Pertho is the rune of the lot box. This has to do with surprises and fate. It is reversed in the central issue spot. So I'm going to see this as a couple things. Mostly I'm seeing this as you're going to have something revealed about yourself, or you are learning something about yourself this month that you did not realize was the case, but that was always the case. Something about you that has always been about you, that's always been a part of you, but that you didn't realize was, and then suddenly you're like, okay, I'm going to integrate this. I'm going to embrace this. It may also indicate a relatively unpleasant surprise. That's not necessarily the case, but Pertho reverse does sometimes refer to something that stops you in your tracks, something that comes up as a surprise that's not particularly pleasant, but that was always the case. That was something that was sort of building up for a while and you didn't realize it, and suddenly it gets revealed. Mostly, though, I'm seeing this as the month where you are going to be learning about yourself in a very exciting way. What led up to this is we have Gabo. Gabo's the rune of the gift. This is always an exchange. I do usually read this as agreements, decisions, plans, and goals, but I'm going to also throw this in that there may have been a one-on-one interaction that you have had recently that has triggered this realization. Like, you may suddenly realize, based on an interaction that you've had or an exchange that you've had with somebody, that there's something about you that you didn't realize before and that was always the case, and that you're like, okay, yeah, so that is me. And this is when you're going to start to ask the forbidden questions, and when you're going to start to take those chances, because it's like, okay, you know what? That's really neat, and we're going to move on from there because I am more than I thought I was. The other thing this might be, maybe you have just come up with a plan that has made you feel safe enough to start learning about yourself. Mostly, though, I'm seeing this as an exchange that happened and that has sort of triggered this moment. So this month, what is going to help you? We have Kaunaz. Kaunaz is the rune of the torch or the fire, and this has to do with something that starts small like an ember and goes into a blaze, and so it's expansion and opening out. So just basically allow your focus to open out in this, because it's a torch. So you're shining your torch on this situation. Let it expand. Don't just stop with this. Keep expanding this. And as this card will tell us, ask the forbidden questions. Go there where you have not dared to go before. What isn't going to help you is you may be a little worried about your happiness. You may be a little bit worried about happiness in general. Like, some people maybe aren't going to be. You may be worried that some people might not be happy with this development in you, but to heck with them, because this is you, and you are here to be who you are. But also, if the more you are who you are, if this didn't make you happy, or if this was something that happened that didn't make you happy, or if what you're learning about yourself is something that you're worried about yourself, that could drag you down. Try not to let it do that. The more you integrate, the better. So it's going to be like, okay, if this starts to be the case, bring yourself back up to where you're expanding it. Because maybe if you're not super pleased about this, maybe it's because you're not seeing the whole picture. So just keep expanding and opening out, and eventually you'll get there to where it all is going to make sense. What this is all going to lead you to is we have Ingvaz. At the end of the month, we have this active creation. So you're going to be basically integrating. You're going to be taking what you have learned and integrating it into what is around you kind of thing. It's basically going to be an actively creative thing that you're going to be doing, where you're sort of reweaving yourself into the tapestry that you inhabit. But it's going to be totally worth it. It's going to be awesome, and you are very brave and cool. So, Aries, that is your reading for February 2024. I wish you all the best with that, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.